Hey everyone, it's Kimmy. I am Mama on a Mission. I am a 14-year online reseller who recently started selling on Whatnot within the last 2 weeks, and I am just going to be completely honest. This video is not gonna be fun because I am just I'm a mess. I am a mess. Everyone's like, click, no one wants to listen to her talk. Well, I literally had to pop on here as quick as I could because I'm feeling a certain sort of way, and I'm hoping that I can get through this video without being too emotional about it, because I'm trying not to be overwhelmed, which it's the end of summer. My kids go back to school next week. Hopefully we can get into a better schedule, which is going to help me and of course my family as well, so we'll have like a better routine. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more rested and be able to accomplish all the things as a reseller like more efficiently during the day, since I'll have more time. But listen, you guys, this is most of my videos. You could go back and watch my videos, video after video after video, and I mostly am not negative almost ever. I don't like to be. But this sucks. You guys are like, what? What happened? I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but I'm like, I finally got my first Whatnot review, and it's not a good one. It's not a good one. And I have been selling for almost 15 years, and on eBay, it's like once every couple months, I might get a neutral or negative, and I feel like that's part of the game because I sell a lot. I'm selling hundreds, if not thousands of pieces on Poshmark, eBay. You know, it happens. It's part of the game. So, you know, every once in a while, maybe it is my fault. Like I missed a flaw, or usually that's the case. Maybe I miss a flaw or something like that. I always try to be honest and genuine. Like I am that person who cannot sleep at night if I know that I hurt someone's feelings or purposely did something to upset them. Like I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna get through this. I'm just like really upset. Like I have a hard time knowing that it's just in my personality. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this. I'm such a mess. This should not go on a public forum of videos. I got a bad review. And I guess one of the saltiest parts is it's my first review. And it's from a seller who has sold like thousands of pieces, who literally put in her review that she's a reseller and she doesn't think she can resell some of the items she bought from me, which I personally think is baloney. I'm just going to tell you, I think that's baloney, because I am a reseller, and all the inventory that I'm selling, I'm very picky about quality, and I check over for flaws and issues. And I went to her page, and she's not selling Gucci, okay? She bought Rag & Bone from me, J. Jill, like bread and butter, expensive brands that I sell all the time. And her review says that she's not going to be able to resell some of the items she got from me. So she left a poor review. And I just don't think it's warranted, first of all. Secondly, it's my first review, so that kind of sucks. And she's a reseller herself. If you go to her page, she has all these items listed, all these shows. And in the ironic part is in her profile, it says, oh, leave me a 5-star review. It's so important. You know, it's hard enough being a reseller. Then for some of your own people to go on, buy your items. I don't think I can post this. And then knowing I'm a brand new reseller, leaving my first review as a bad review as a fellow reseller, I literally had to pay for some of her shipping because she bought so much from me to resell at $2 a piece that I had to pay for some of her shipping to get these items to her. You guys, help a sister out here. She's a reseller with thousands of sales, all these reviews. Follow and like me. And that's how you do your fellow person. Like, I'm just salty because I've been doing this a long time. I don't sell junk. She mentioned that there was some pilling. Like, maybe there was some pilling in a couple little things. Like, I'm sorry. I find that hard to believe, but if there is, I guess I'm not a perfect person. And get the sweater shaver out and clean it up and then resell it. If you bought 13 items from me to resell for like $20. And I had to pay for some of the shipping. So, I'm salty. And then she left 3 stars in packaging and shipping for all these different categories. Okay, if you were satisfied with something, the accuracy of the item, what does my shipping or my packaging have to do with that? Like, this is a fellow reseller who literally bought from me to resell my items and knows the environment, knows what we do, and leaves me my first review as a terrible review. I'm closing my book. My book of notes, that's what it says. That's rough. It's a rough one. Look at, now I'm all puffy-eyed. Oh. You guys tell me. Like, I get, and I know if I end up posting this, I know there's going to be a million different comments and there's going to be a million different things said. She's entitled to her opinion. She's entitled to leave a review. I just have a hard time believing that it's true and warranted. That's how I feel. And as a fellow reseller, she could have reached out. She could have said something to me. Why didn't you message me if you were really that unhappy about all the items you literally got for $2 a piece and I paid for part of your shipping? Why didn't you message me and say something about it? You, in your profile, you have a thing that says 5-star reviews are so important. And then that's how you do it. And actually, to give her a little credit, part of the review says, she's so sweet. Well, thanks. Thanks for telling me I'm so sweet. And I really have a really hard time believing that they were in that terrible of shape, that it was warranted to leave such a not great review. So I guess as we get through my emotional hot mess, hopefully very short video here, what am I learning? Well, that's not good. It's not good to get one of your first reviews as a bad review. Actually, that's pretty terrible, because now everybody can see that my review stars are not good. And what did I put in my other notes? Now I'm one of those like crazy ladies crying on YouTube. I don't know if I'll, yeah. Will this affect me? How will it affect my selling platform? Why didn't someone say something to me? I don't know about the refund process. I don't know about a return process. Would I have been able to give her any type of credit or refund if she would have provided information like, hey, 2 of the items I don't think I can resell, which is just baloney. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the recourse could have been. So that could have been a better part of this experience. Like, I could have learned what happens with that. You know, even right now I'm thinking, great, now everybody thinks I'm going to be selling crappy stuff, and that sucks too. Which, if you've been following me for a long time, or even if you're new, and if you're new, you're probably like, this lady's crazy. I am not following her. And I don't blame you. I mean, I show my pickups all the time. You can look at my thrift haul videos. You can look at my what sold videos. I do ship with me videos. Like, I'm showing you right here. Look at this item. Look at the condition. Here's this, you know, like, I'm very transparent on my page here. And I think I'm very honest. And that's really just the way I run in life in general, because I don't know any different. So, you know, you could go back to those videos and see me showing products that I pick up all the time, or things that have sold for me all the time. And the expectations, I never intentionally pick up items that are severely flawed for sure, but I don't like selling almost anything with a flaw. Like, I've said that in my haul videos. Like, if there's a small flaw, like a cashmere with like a pinhole or something, sometimes I redonate it, and if I think that there's enough value in it to sell it, I always disclose it. So I'm not calling this lady a liar, but I kind of am, because you bought $2 things from me. I paid for your selling, for the shipping. You were going to resell all of my items, and now you're saying they're not resellable, and I just think that's not true. What is this going to do for me? I don't know. I may never post this. If you're seeing this, bless you, because I'm an ugly crier, and I'm usually not, I'm always a hot mess express, but I'm usually not upset or negative. But I'm just feeling a certain kind of way. I've really been working really hard, and this one just hurt. You guys let me know. Love you. Bye.